Child, please. It never fails. Every time I go live and I get my normal audience in here and not people that speak like they're chatting like they're bots. And I start getting into the groove of the conversation that I want to talk about. Somebody called my phone and it knocked my volume off. And I see that when I finally got it fixed, I saw Lynn T say, "We can hear you now." And I'm like, damn, I just hit in. I just hit in. But anyways, okay, so I was talking about Byron and Christy Nome and how embarrassing it could be when you're displaying this person that have these good family values, and you look down on other people that you feel like are wretched, like myself. And you probably didn't grow up in a Christian white nationalist household, and you're not, you grew up and you feel like you in what they would call a traditional marriage. I'm gonna be the first one to say I actually believe that Christy knew about him and what he liked to do. I do. Okay, I'm gonna wait a minute till I get some people up in here. When I get somebody up in here, I start the conversation over. But if you didn't watch the video that I uploaded a few minutes ago, then that will be the topic of the conversation. I'm talking about Christy and Byron Known. And that's what this whole video is about. And I also Hey, Rose Bennett, welcome back. I saw you before I ended the other video simply because I got a phone call, and every time my phone ring, it take me a whole lifetime trying to figure out how y'all can hear me again. So yes, I'm back. Thank you again. That was my auntie calling me trying to see what we're going to do for my birthday. Honey, I will be 52 years old on April the 14th, and I ain't even ready. My sister's supposed to come and do my hair in the morning. We supposed to go to some place tomorrow night where they have endless appetizers and you can get a drink. You order your drinks, but they have endless appetizers and little finger food and stuff like that. I thought it would be something good for the aunties to get out tomorrow night, and my cousins who said that they want to get out and have some fun with me for my birthday. And then I decided that I was not going to go to Dallas because I don't trust these airports. I don't trust the airports. So I don't feel like I want nobody throwing me down to the ground thinking that I'm an illegal alien or I came to this country on an asylum visa and not because I left from an asylum because sometimes our president he never makes me feel like I'm the most intelligent person what is it? Now, see, I do sound unintelligent. So I'm not the most unintelligent person in the room because I know asylum victims are not people that the country has sent to us straight out of an asylum. Girl. Oh, hey, Anthony. Hey, yup, April the 14th. It's coming up. If y'all want to give me a cash out, you can send it to dollar sign. Just lovely. No, 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 no. I think it's dollar sign. I have to look it up, child. Dollar sign. It's dollar sign. Yeah, dollar sign just lovely. It's the cash app. I put it in the thing. If you want to send me anything for my birthday, you can send it to dollar sign just lovely. For some reason, I got two. I think the other one is dollar sign Scarlet. Oh hell no! So you on May the 5th. Okay, so basically, what the video that I uploaded before I went live is to talk about Kristen Noun and her husband. Honestly, guys, I do not believe that Christy didn't know, because I feel like that's her get back with cheating on him with Corey. Now, all for this whole time she was in the department of human whatever she was what she was in, Homeland Security. um, we always heard all the rumors about the private jet with the bedroom in it, and how Kristen Knowles was cheating with Corey. Today is my middle son' birthday. He's 29, and my granddaughter would be, yeah, she knew. Your grandbaby will be, golly, shoot. Your son 29 and your grandbaby. Oh, you said will be on the 25th. Oh, finna say, baby, your granddaughter 25. What y'all doing around there trying to match swag? But yeah, she knew. You and then today they leaked. The reason what made me not even talk about it when I first heard about it was because I just knew in my spirit something else was gonna come out of the story. And today, okay, your baby gonna be one. Today, Daily Mail leaked some audio. I think I would rather be accused of cheating with Corey than everybody knowing that my husband like to put on bimbo well and talk on these goddamn 1-900 phone calls, $15 a minute. Ain't no telling how long he be on those calls. You know, the one thing that I realized when I was listening to the audio is the person who was on the other end of the call, they don't even have to work hard for their money. They just know how to be seductive and know the things to say. And I feel like the audio was leaked. So I feel like this whole time, yes, this is fetish. He loved talking to them. And what really was peculiar to me was the fact that you putting on a breastplate to match they swag, right? So I've always heard of fetishes, and I'm not necessarily saying that a fetish can be a one-way street. You know, you can have a fetish where and I ain't even gonna call it a fetish. In this case, I'm gonna say lifestyle. So of course, we as grown adults know that we have, male on male, female on female, male on female. We have trans with trans. We have, because there was a trans man that got married to a trans woman. So now they have, I guess they straight now, because it's a man that was a trans woman married to a woman that turned to a trans man. So that's what made me be so open to the fact that you might have two men that decided that they wanted to be trans, and I know it's confusing, y'all. So listen, I believe. Okay, we back. Okay, I put my phone on airplane mode because like I was telling them, my aunt was calling to ask me, um, no, Oh no, it's dollar. I think it's dollar sign. Let me go look right quick. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's this. I forget. I got, like I said, I got two. But my auntie was calling to ask me if or what I was gonna actually do for my birthday. And she wanted to know should she get her hair done for her birthday. Cause I was telling her my sister's supposed to come do my hair for my birthday. So it's dollar sign just lovely 414. Now what okay, wait a minute, I seen what Rose said. What do you think about Magic Johnson's son about being the best looking woman in the room in a dress? I don't have no look if because see we always knew EJ wanted to be trans. Oh wait a minute, so that was EJ just lost weight. Did he lose weight? Cause I knew that story. I knew of a story, but I wasn't really sure. I just kept bypassing it. Cause if you feel like you the best woman, looking woman in the room, then baby, go at it. You know, for me, I had issue with T.S. Madison, and in their case, I would. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. I do. In this case, I have an issue with the fact that I have an issue with the fact I don't have an issue with trans people. No, not at all. What I do have an issue with is when you try and compare yourself with a woman, a real woman. Like don't be don't be up here trying to compare yourself to me. No, you can never be a me. You weren't born like me. You decided that you wanted to be me. And it is what it is. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, you cannot be a just lovely just because you went and paid for you to be a just lovely. I want you to stop that now. Don't do that. But in the interim, when it comes to I'm sorry, y'all, hold on. When it comes to the things like what they trying to do and what he is doing, I'm talking about Byron. What Byron is trying to do, I think that you could be. And in the video, y'all, I could not understand why I couldn't think about Jenner. The guy who was in the Olympics. I couldn't think about Jenner. So hey, y'all, please don't send no money to that cash out. Send it to this. Um, I'm sorry. Send it to this one. I think that's what it is, honey. I'm so messed up. But when it comes to this Byron and Kristen on thing, the only problem, yeah, is Chris Jenner. And I was thinking the Chris was the wife. But when it comes to this Byron and Kristen on thing, I think that the biggest thing for me is the fact that Christy Nome, when she was a governor, she prided herself on family values. That's fine. I had got it, but I'm just letting everybody else know to do it to the Sean Cover Girl. I got it, and I'm gonna go after this live, and I'm gonna thank you that way. But the thing that I have is that you pride yourself on family values. I was side eyeing her when it came to the whole Corey thing and how y'all was in the airplane cheating and stuff like that. So I was already side eyeing you then. Then, when you be speaking about certain things when it comes to when it comes to the trans topic and stuff, you be downplaying it, you be talking shit about it, but at the same time, you got Byron at the house with his titties on. Byron at the house with his titties on, and so that was my whole thing. And also I was trying to figure out, will their marriage survive? I used to think that Chris Jenner and the track man, I used to think that their marriage would survive because she seemed like she was so much into it. Now if the politician I know family. I told y'all in the first video that I went live in is that whenever they have those Republican, um, conservative conventions, they say that they be crashing the apps like Grinder, A for I don't even know if they still got A for A, but they say that that Grinder app, whatever city that they in, they be crashing that app. So you supposed to be so family values, husband, wife, and children to the point that where y'all over there crashing out. Now you say that y'all been married for 30 years, y'all got 3 children, you out here cheating on your husband with Corey while he over here paying $15 an hour $15 a minute now, to the tune of over 25,000. I feel like the story got leaked because basically they were getting blackmailed. They were getting blackmailed. At first, when he had fired her, I thought that it had a whole lot to do with the hearing. I thought it had a lot to do with the hearings. But then I think that it have a whole lot to do with the fact that they knew that this story was about to be leaked. They knew that this was about to come out about Byron. I ain't doing that in no more because that's hurt my throat. Okay? That's hurt my throat. But they knew that this was finna be leaked. They and Daily Mail always got the tea. You hear me? Daily Mail always got the tea. They got the audio, they got the pictures the other day with you with these big old titties. And then they got the audio and put that out today. And on the audio, you sitting up here telling this motherfucker, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to be with you in public. Oh, am I the best? Am I better than your wife? Hell yeah, you better than my wife. Ooh, I said, baby, y'all were calling the damn Pete, what is it, Peter? Y'all were calling Peter about cricket. Y'all need to be calling somebody about motherfucking Byron. Cause when she get her hands on Byron, she gonna kill Byron. She gonna fuck Byron up. She gonna fuck up Byron. Trust me. The audio done came. I know Kristen Long is devastated. Cause you wanted to paint this picture of the white Christian nationalists, family values. Ain't nothing over here ratchet, like just lovely ratchet ass. Oh, yeah, we married. We got our 3 children. We got our ranch. We got all our shit together. But your husband got some titties, bitch. Your husband got some titties. Child, I can't. And then I did not talk about Melania, but I do have understandings on the deflection. First we was talking about Epstein. Then we went to war. Then we started up all these threats, like what we gonna do. I don't know if you all know, but in order for you to be able to the pact was in order for you to be able to purchase oil in that strait, you had to use US dollars. So that means if you had a yen, if you had a euro, you had to trade your money in for US dollars in order for you to be able to do that. That was the agreement that was made many, many moons ago. So that's why the United States has always been considered the power of the world. We had the most money of the world. Well, right now, baby, we bankrupt. I'm gonna tell y'all we bankrupt. So basically, we had to deflect. The agreement that Obama had put into play was going very well. But you know, you can't be outbeat by Obama. You cannot be outbeat by Biden. I feel like our president is a fucking toddler. He's a child. So what do? We're supposed to be on a ceasefire. Ain't shit ceased. You threaten them people. You said you gonna blow up their power plants. You gonna blow up this, the bridges. You gonna blow up that. All and you called them some motherfuckers. Man, I know presidents cuss. I know they be cussing like a motherfucker. But you don't. I ain't never seen a president get on Twitter. You so horrible. You had to go get another platform. I want to know how many people use True Social. You had to get a whole nother damn platform so you could put your motherfucking rants out on now. Child, hold on. I need the microphone. Many people uses Truth Social. Yeah, that. Okay, so it says that as early as 2026, Truth Social has an estimated 6 billion to 6 million to 6.3 million monthly active users. Okay, I'm finna say who has the most. Which social media platform has the most users? Y'all, I'm so nosy. Hey, Tisa, give the babies a hug for me. So, based on this, it says, and True Social is not even in the rankings. It says Facebook has 3 plus billion, WhatsApp has 3 billion, Instagram 3 billion, YouTube has 2.5 billion, and TikTok has 1.9 billion. So, therefore, True Social is not even in the rankings, okay? What you say that schizo? Man, this man get on there and he tell they ass on Easter Sunday what he about to do to them. I feel like we have the most juvenile administration ever. I know that Nixon was a motherfucker, but this one right here, child, no. So basically, what we had to do last night with Melania was we had to get it back to the Epstein files because we done fucked up at war so hard to the point that you would rather talk about Epstein. So what does she do? You said 6 million idiots. Yes, like-minded idiots, that is. What do? We send Melania out there. Go on, girl. Get your ass out there and talk about this damn Epstein shit. Tell them how much you didn't know him when you're all on the pictures with him. And you tell us, I ain't understand shit she said. Because she is a asylum seeker too from another damn country. Do she got a paperwork? Do she got a paperwork? Well, the dark web, I don't even really know anything about the dark web. She said on the day Jesus rose, baby, I said that too. I said we all going to hell. We going to hell because we got this stupid ass president. The Lord is gonna lump us up with his dumb ass. I'm telling you. All them service members over there. It's a crying fucking shame. It's a crying shame. I don't want him to come back yet. I'm having fun, girl. But no. You get on True Social and you send this. And then the crazy part is when Iran did their letter last week, they had put this letter towards the United States citizens. They didn't want to talk about him. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got something for y'all, baby. Y'all know I'm nosy. I had to go do some research. Let's start with that. Thank you for bringing that up. So his name was okay, I don't forgot his name, but I'm gonna tell y'all how he got here. Okay, Trump granddaddy, okay? Let me tell y'all about Trump granddaddy. Let me tell y'all how he got here. And it wasn't because no goddamn spores, whatever he say, he got the reason why he couldn't go to damn war. I need to know his name. Yes, Germany. Here we go. Y'all know I'm crazy, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some shit to go read up on. Okay, first we gonna read up on a man named Roy Cron. I want y'all to go and look at the I want y'all to go and look up who Roy Cohn is. And I want y'all, it's some videos on YouTube. It tell you all about him. He was actually, yeah, them Bones first child. He was actually Trump mentor. And y'all calling these Epstein files. These are the Trump files. I don't give a damn. But the granddaddy name was Frederick Trump. Let me tell y'all what he did. So when they were trying to make everybody go to war, he ended up leaving. Yes, baby. And y'all know the kind of parties he threw. Y'all know he died from the house in Virginia. Well, no, what is the one for the AIDSs? But that's where he died from. Okay, so his granddaddy left Germany at the age of 16 because he did not want to go to war. He left. His name was Frederick Trump. When he got to the United States, he got wealth. And let me tell y'all how he got wealth. He went west. He went west. Then he ended up getting over in Canada. When he got over in Canada, he opened up brothels. And he was serving the women were servicing little boys. Yep. The women were servicing little boys. It said he moved to Seattle and then the Yukon, where he operated the Arctic restaurant and hotel, providing food, liquor, and lodging during the gold rush. He accumulated a fortune of about 80,000 marks, which today is $582,000, before he returned back to Germany. So this isn't telling it, but if you go and look him up and you go dig a little deep, he was running them down brothels, child, and they were servicing the children. It said because he left Germany before serving his mandatory military duty and did not register his departure. When he tried to go back to Germany, they deported that ass and sent his ass back to the United States. Don't that sound familiar? And that's where that shit come from. It's in his bloodline. Let me see. I'm gonna say Trump grandfather brothels. It's brothels, not brothels. All in the family. So it says Trump hotels and brothels, edited according to Blair's. Donald Trump's grandfather ran a Canadian brothel during the gold rush. Where is it? I'm on Wikipedia's. He died of emphysema. Sound like Trump got it too with them big ass cankles. But I want y'all to just type up Frederick Trump brothels. Yup. Type that up and you'll see it. It looked like he was about the most handsomest one out of them because the dad is a mess. The daddy is a mess. What he say? Trump was trashed and used to get roasted bad by New York. Yeah, he looked like he was so out of place in pictures where he was standing next to Cohen. And it was almost like his story. Now, he used to work for the federal government as a prosecutor. He ended up he ended up stealing money from his clients, and that's when he started really going down. But the parties that he used to throw, and you just see Donald Trump, he just looks so out of place. I'm gonna tell y'all what Donald Trump looked like in them pictures with Roy. Donald Trump looked like Barron. He looked like Barron Trump, underage, standing next to Combs. Roy looked like he knew all about his mother. He was about his business. And he was training Donald Trump up to do the same shit. But, child, I did a video before I had started this live. The video is about Kristi Noem. I played the audio when it comes to the conversation that he was having, her husband was having the conversation with the 1906 operator. Sitting up in all your glory with your big ass silicone titties on your chest, having conversation, and you supposed to be the conservative family values poster child. Oh, child, that and see that's why that's how you know the a lot of people think I'm upset about the economy. I'm upset about this. I'm upset about that. I'm upset because everybody knew your works. And then the people like today, he dragging Megan Kelly, Candace Owens. He dragging they ass for filth. And they were the main ones taking up for him. Oh, I will vote for him if this or that. Man, these folks, y'all just now waking up. So y'all just now waking up. Y'all just now waking up. I mean, I don't get it. I've never had a problem with I mean, I know you for your works. I know what you about. I done seen everything you done did within your life. From Central Park 5 to goddamn to the renting, you want rent to blacks. I already knew you didn't like my kind. And I already knew you weren't good for my kind. So what the hell do I need for you to be up in the highest office of the land? And then now you picking on the Middle Eastern people. We've already made a pact with them. So guess what? There is no longer, I think what's gonna end up happening is Some other country is gonna be able to get in there and say the only way that you're gonna be able to get oil from here is you're gonna have to get it through yens. You're gonna have to be able to get it through euros. You're gonna be able to have to pay it this way. Because the only way that we were able to even get, they were able to get oil through there was they would have to convert their money into US dollars in order to even be able to get oil. Do you know how much money? Do you know if when I was working in fares and ticketing for Delta, and I would always check the conversion and how much money that the US dollar would have or be over another particular country. And for the most part, the US dollar was over these countries. I never knew that in order for you to buy oil, you had to convert your money to the US dollar. And it was to the point where Nixon had to actually print out dollars. Mm, mm, mm. And I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I look at videos on TikTok of how Caucasian people, you can see the regret in their face. Yeah, they voters. You can see the regret in their face. You can see how much they regret what they've done. And it's oh yeah, I was on the phone with my man the other day. He a over the road truck driver. And do you it came up to like $1,900 to fill up that damn truck. I'm like, wait a minute. How much? I said, so what? Before the war, how much were you spending? And he was like, I would usually spend like around maybe 14, 1500. But he was like, but by the time I make my money back, by the time I go drop off these cars, cause he a car hauler. So he said by the time he go drop off these cars, he would make his money back before he get back. I've been saying that too. They sound so foolish when they say I'm not Haitian. Actually, I think that a lot of my family probably was here before shit before they discovered. And then and see, I felt like with this war, it was all about colonizing an area that we do not own. And to me, it's just bully tactics. Like, how can you go into an area and just take over people that's already been there? The same thing when it comes, like how you was saying that you was going to all of y'all, nothing else. You was saying you were gonna change the what was it? The area that they would find Gaza. You wanted to make that to Gaza Riviera. Y- uh, So y'all bomb up these people. These people ain't got nowhere to go. These people trying to transport themselves to a whole nother country so that they could live and survive. When I was looking at videos of those mothers with trying to find milk and supplies for their newborn babies, it just reminded me of Ethiopia. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. That's one place that has never been colonized. Now, was it ever split up? Yes, it was split into two countries because some of the people liked what the colonizers had to say. But for the real Ethiopians, they stayed. So you saying, Rose, that you a transatlantic, okay, ship? I don't think so. The baby, what you say? The baby mama. Wait, I can't see. The mantra was to drain the swamp. He did nothing but bring more mud. Yup. I'm so sick of this, y'all. And I don't care what you say. Even if you never voted, you could be 68, you could be 90 years old, ain't never cast a ballot in your life. Please go with these midterm elections so we could kind of. I don't even really trust the damn Democrats, the Republicans. I don't trust none of their ass because it's a money play for them too. But goddamn, please get some people in there that might even just, they sick of his ass too. The Republicans sick of his ass. They want him to fuck up out of there. Cause they so sick and tired of being embarrassed. Girl, I remember how I used to look at that goddamn second Bush son. I used to be like this big ass, big eared ass bastard. I couldn't stand him because my cousin ended up going to the war and he had got he decided after high school he was gonna go and join the army. We were so proud of him when he went to basic training. It seemed like as soon as he went to basic training, they ended up sending his ass over there to war. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was in high school. Every day when I used to get home from school, I used to turn on the TV and put that shit on CNN. And I used to just sit there and look all night to see. I don't know why, as a child, I thought I was gonna see that boy on the news station. Cause that's when you had real reporters, baby. They be out there in the dirt. They was out there in the dirt. You hear me? Recorded and bombs going over their heads and every damn thing. But for some reason, I just knew I was gonna see my cousin on the news. And for some reason, I just knew my cousin was gonna come back in a body bag. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, ever since he came back, he haven't been the same. He haven't. He haven't been the same. I don't want to discuss. People who say I ain't finna vote that, that just grind my gears. You don't got nothing to stand on. I don't give a damn if how you vote. I don't care how you vote. I don't give a damn if you vote Republican, Independent. At least have your voice. Like, girl, you don't get it. You don't get it. And I don't understand you. I just don't understand you. I don't. But y'all, I'm finna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I supposed to go out tomorrow night for my birthday. If you want to send me a birthday cash app, you can at $SHONCOVERGURL. I put it in the chat. I'm about to find me something to eat. I went, I got off work, went live. I know I got off work, did that little video. It's a 9-minute video talking about Kristen On and her big city husband. But if you would like to send me something so I can get a whole lot drunk tomorrow night when we go out to dinner, then yeah, I want to get so fucking drunk to where they told me home, pull the cover back, tuck me in on one leg hanging off the bed because this man is on the road. I'm gonna be by myself. On tomorrow I work. I get off work and then I'm on vacation until next Sunday. I took an extra day because I'm so sick of my job. But I had to do the video to talk about Kristen on Big Titty Husband. And my thing is, Byron, if you ain't scared of Kristen on how she killed goddamn Cricket, then baby, she finna fuck your ass up. You hear me? She finna fuck you up. She finna fuck you up. She already done killed Cricket for whining. What you think she gonna do to you with them big ass titties, fucking up her goddamn persona as a family values American first Christian house conservative household. Child, she finna fuck your ass up. But on that note, I'm about to go in here and fix me something to eat. I made some baked chicken, lima beans, and rice. I eat so much rice, they say I'm Chinese around this motherfucker. Rose, baby, I love you. I miss you. I ain't seen you in a long time. I really haven't been doing the B set the commentary. But what I have been listening to is that thank you. I appreciate that. What I have been listening to is um next I found Christ the Lord. I'm not interested in that. I could see the titles of some of the beefs at the commentary, and I just, just go find me a movie. Or I just go listen to people rant and rave about other shit. I go see people that make party favor treats, planner stickers. Y'all see I done got real good with my AI techniques. If y'all look at those thumbnails, they always, when I tell them to put me and do this, do that, I use a picture of myself. That picture honestly looked like me as a cartoon, and they always use that same shirt I got on in the picture. In the picture, oh, see, it's this shirt right here. I told them to babyfy me, but it's this pink plaid polo shirt, and they always put me on my pink plaid polo shirt. I had to tell them on the video that I just did to put me in a pink, white, and black Chanel blazer with a Chanel down um Chanel brooch. Change up my look. Keep my curly hair. Change up my look. Have me sitting at the down ankle desk with these big titties behind me in the background. See, with AI, you got to be real specific. You got to tell it note by note how you want your hair, how you want your nails done, how you want this, how you want that. But I always try and do it as a cartoon type thing because I don't need them changing up my look. And of course, I'm not a cartoon, so that's why I look like that. I also use for my planner, I make my planner stickers. I make my little dolls that I want in my planner. I might say put the bitch on a tutu with a black puff sleeve shirt with some black stilettos with her hand on her hip holding her pink Chanel bag and her hair flowing in the wind. Oh, baby, I'm very creative. But on that note, y'all, I'm out of here. I thank y'all for coming and sitting with me. Y'all have a wonderful night. And thank you in advance for my birthday gifts. I appreciate you all. Bye.